All right, single weeks continues. I'm trying to get a little bit of a redemption. I did fail a PR yesterday. Not completely my fault. I've said many times that the racks over there are really fucking shitty and the way that they come out really high and come out really far. So even after getting a lift off, I had a lift off. Even after getting a lift off, as soon as I brought it down, I slammed the rack on the bringing it down, you know? So like pretty huge. But anyways, we still got to get redemption for that. A fail is a fail, whatever. So we are going to go for a PR today. And also not just for redemption. Last singles, we did 560 or 565. It was one of those two, and we fucking stroked that shit. Like, stroked the fuck out of it. Pause. But it flew very fucking smooth, all that shit. And then leading up to this, we got 500 for 5 and 515 for 3. And those were on last set, so 2 working sets and then those. So I feel like we have to go for a PR, you know? Just because of the numbers we've been able to put up, all signs point to that. And then also we've reached that danger zone where we kind of have to get a PR, because I don't really want to keep progressive overloading for those last sets and start having to do like fucking 515 for 5 and like fucking 535 for 3, you know? So have to go for a PR. And I'm pretty confident in myself because, oh, and this is nice. Didn't even realize that we chose the rack where all the pound plates are, so it's hella huge. Not gonna have to make the journey to get them, but what was I gonna fucking say? I feel like we should be good to go. It's just a matter of what we want to do for the max, because last week I felt like dog shit, bro. And I was still able to get a pretty huge rep PR for myself. So considering that I feel 100 times better than I did last week, we're like good. But yeah, again, it's just a matter of what we want to go up to. Just gonna treat it like we did deadlifts. Really listen to Barbella during the warm-up. My 2 options are just stacking on the 6 plates and go for 585. But then if we don't feel good enough for that, just going for 575. So those are 2 options. Just gonna listen and let Barbella tell us what to do. You need some direction in your life? Get nice and close with Barbella. Let her speak. Tell you what to do. Or talk to God. He will also give you the answers. Sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you like that. Bro, I need to get some fucking new knee sleeves, man. I've had these fucking, like I just always have this mentality if I'm gonna keep using something that I have until it fucking deteriorates. I mean, I'm sure some of you guys have seen the Converses, my OG white ones that I lift in, fucking torn to shreds. So I've always had this mentality where it's like, if it's not just like completely fucked up, disintegrated, if I could still use it, I will. So I've had these for like a minute. And as you can see, they are very fucking easy to get on. You don't want that with your fucking knee sleeves, you know what I mean? You want them boys tight. They are tight, you know what I mean? Like I still get some use out of them, which is why I haven't thrown them away. They keep my knees warm, and It does help me a little bit during my squats because they still are thick. They still are somewhat compressed, so they're not just like completely loose. But definitely, definitely could get much more use or feel a lot better if I just got new ones that were like legit or not even legit. I could just get another pair of the Young Law knee sleeves because the issue is just after wearing them for so much, squatting them so much, I've kind of just stretched them out and shit. So I could just get a new pair of Young LA ones. So like eventually I'm just like, well, they're still somewhat tight. They still somewhat help. So I don't need to yet. If we don't get our PR, if we fail, that will be a sign to invest in some new knee sleeves. So that's the deal we'll make with ourselves. If we get it, we hold on to these. If we don't, we'll get new ones. I think I might lower this by one and see how that feels. Just because once we get up there, bar is going to be bending a little bit, and that will make it a lot harder to re-rack or even walk out because it would droop on this side. Huh? What's up, man? What are you up to? I like it, man. It looks clean. It looks clean. That is the owner, by the way. Super nice guy. Handsome, beautiful, kind, um, respectful, hardworking, family man, dedicated. Amazing. I also say these things in hopes of getting a free 5-year membership. Anyways, gonna go up to the 3 plates now. Um, and yeah, continue to feel out the warm up. All right, we get the 4 plates on, and this is when we really get to start feeling it out. Really have Barbella whisper those things in our ears when we lift, telling us if we're gonna be able to hit the best case scenario or if we should settle for a max. So this is when we like really need to just like open our ears and listen to what this beautiful, beautiful barbell has to say. I honestly think we got it. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I just need to stop saying that. Shut up. Like I said, feel it out, and just listen to my body, listen to Barbella, listen to the Rhino. I understand. You just said the same thing that I said. Shut up, lift, and just do whatever Barbella tells you to. And I can respect that. We got London on the track. If you know, you know. She feels a little heavy today, I'm not gonna lie. She feels a little heavy. Um, I'm just hoping that that's the whole process of the warm up. A lot of the time it kind of just feels heavy until I get to around that 90. So I'm hoping that the heaviness feeling wears off and we can get to that flow state where every part of the lift just feels light. You know what I'm saying? So hoping that's what it is. And if that's not what it is and everything feels heavy, I will put everything away and kill myself. Hey man, all I'm saying is that every single time I've used that as the odds, where it's just like if I don't get this, I'll kill myself. It's worked. I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's the move, to raise the stakes that high. And then it's like, how could you possibly fail if your life is on the fucking line? That really gets the adrenaline pumping. Yeah, this happened actually. All right, we got on 475, and this is gonna be the last warm up before we do the 90. So we're gonna take a break, take a little break, about 3 to 5 minute break, go into the 90, and then we're gonna put on whatever weight we think we should go up to. I actually think I could go one notch tighter with this. Felt good. Once we chalk up and everything, we should reach that flow state that I talked about. We were just in the zone, and shit feels light straight off of the lift off, you know? So 508 for the 90. So gonna round that up to 510, hit that up, get a feel for it, really listen. I'm gonna decide if we're gonna go for a super PR or just a PR. All right. £510. Really gonna try to just lift this with intensity, you know, make it feel fucking light. Or no, I guess not just that, you know, because that's a fucking given, you know, like that's always a given. I try to even lift my warm-ups with fucking intensity. So it's more of just listening to my body, my heart, Ryan, Barbella, God, and just listening to all these things during my lift and be able to make the decision of going up to either 585 or 575. So we'll see. What do I want to listen to, bro? I don't know. I think we're gonna go with the Naruto sha-la-la, dun, 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 dun. I didn't go with that shit for this and the PR. Like I feel like that's one of those things you could just never go wrong with. Shit gets you hype, man. felt pretty good. I mean, even getting out of that, I don't feel like tired, drained, in pain, none of that. So that's actually a really good thing, because I've said this many times, but I usually get fully warmed up after first sets of shit for singles, 90%, you know, like, so 90% will usually feel pretty heavy for me on a normal day. And then that would just be like what I needed, you know, to get fully warmed up. And then whatever I go for, top single or what, it feels fine. So it's a very, very fucking good sign that during that 90, it felt good. You know what I mean? Not even just like, oh, this is really fucking heavy. Like, it felt good. So I feel like we can at least attempt 585. We can at least attempt for it and go for that shit. So we're gonna get on that 6th plate and fucking send it. So we got on the big 585. We also have Ryan for the bystander buff as well. You know, having him watch us, that's some serious fucking power, man. But also as a just in case, because I don't know. I just don't really feel like getting a 2-man spot. It seems like everybody's kind of busy. Hey, appreciate you, my boy. So can't really do that. And I don't really trust the normal OG spots of just standing behind, having the arms on the pitch just in case and pushing it up. I've seen that go wrong so many fucking times. I don't even feel comfortable spotting somebody like that. So it's more of a just in case, because if I go down into the rack, right? If it slides back as I'm bailing out, this thing will fucking tip. I've seen it happen before, like personal experience, not just watch videos of it, where I've been doing like enter kept dog videos and I put the bar in here and I was loading it up. That way I could just lift it down and then use it for my video. And when I got to around maybe 4 plates or something like that, at the end, it was coming forward. So it's more of a just in case. So if I can't get it, I'm gonna go into the rack and then Ryan's just gonna hold it there while I get out, and then we'll just unrack it together. Basically making sure that it doesn't just slide down here and then have the fucking thing just tip over. So, but yeah, 585. I mean, we'll see. Come on. Bro, how close was I? Was I like up there?
It's pretty cool. I'd say it's like 60.
Damn, dude, that's disappointing. I feel like, I don't know, I felt like I was gonna pass out, but I fucking pushed as hard as I could. Wasn't getting anywhere. I mean, the only thing we can do is just learn. I don't know, try to watch back the footage, see where we went wrong. And then go for it next time and then see if we can get it. I mean, I definitely am gonna go for it next training block. I feel like it was right there. Maybe part of it was just overthinking, second guessing, whatever the case may be. Just work harder, focus more on form next training block, and then hope we can walk away with 585 next time.